him for his dedicated service to this country as well, and for his testimony last year. It was very insightful. But I want to come back to you guys. Thank you both for being here today and undertaking this pursuit of truth. That's what we're here to do. I know you've had a long day. We're just about done, just a couple more of us left. But the American people certainly deserve the truth, and the families who lost loved ones most certainly deserve it as well. So I want to ask both you guys a question I don't think anybody's asked today, and that's generally if you have advice for this committee as we look forward into the future as to how do we look towards additional transparency and accountability in this regard. What further witnesses should we interview as a committee to better understand what happened wrong with the Afghan engagement and the withdrawal, and how can we do better next time? So that's my first question to you is, what additional witnesses does this committee need to engage with?
Well, I mean, I'm not obviously in Congress or any of that. There's rules in Congress, and there's for you to get an accurate tactical picture of what occurs at HCI at the time of the NEO, et cetera. It seems to me you'd have to ask the tactical commanders. You'd have to get them, you know, this is General Donahue, this is Admiral Vasey, this is General Sullivan. But you're not the Committee of Oversight and Jurisdiction on the military. That's the House Armed Services Committee. So, I don't know how you do that. But if you're going to get an accurate picture, you're going to have to, obviously, you've interviewed with Sergeant Vargas and others. There's lots of people along the line that will need to be discussed. Second thing is documents. And Chairman McCall, I think, mentioned it up front. There is a lot of documents. The vast majority of them are classified and many very highly classified. And how that would work between, say, the Department of Defense, Department of State, CIA, et cetera, and the various committees. But to get a full, comprehensive, holistic picture, you're going to have to get documents and all that. That's going to take a long time, and there's rules that govern all that, and I think you guys know those rules. So the documents and the witnesses, but the specific military witnesses, I think that would have to go, I don't know the rules 100% here, but I think that has to go over to the House and Senate Armed Services Committees, not this committee.
General McKenzie, let me just ask you about after-action reviews. As you guys went through after-action reviews after the evacuation, who was involved? When did those first ones take place? When's the last one that you participated in took place? And excluding any kind of executive privilege discussions, would you talk about what were the top frustrations that were communicated during those after-action reviews, and maybe top two of the consensus positions of what we could have done better or what we should do differently next time?
Sure. So the after-action reviews begin pretty quickly after an operation's over because you want to capture people's